So, anyway, interesting symbol. Door, red, blackness all around. Voices faintly echo. Doesn't seem to be anything else around.
So, how about them local sports team?
You can hear a faint dripping sound. It's blood. It's coming from him, obviously. They just nod at you.
I thought 100 reset your standard image.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
No, the Logan. I thought 100 reset your standard image.
100 resets your stand. No. Oh, yeah, it does. This could be his residual self-image. It doesn't cure wounds, but this is what he maybe normally looks like.
Right.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely at his RSI, but
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And we also get the family, the buddy feeling from each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a weird place you've taken me to.
Yeah, it's definitely an odd place, isn't it? Well, I guess our only option, unless you have a way to get us out of here, is to walk through that door.
By the way, quick side note, this is a prestige mod.
Let's turn and walk the other way.
That's a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you guys manage to get the door open. It's rather easy to open, and inside is a foyer. This is a very simple bubble, well, moderately simple bubble map, not the Sewers of Disappointment. And going in, you guys see this stuff in the entry hall. The door quietly closes behind you with a kind of finality to it. The deer head on the wall, first the milk, it's like small milk bottles, and it's in like one of those little wire carrying cases, and they each have the moo cow logo on the side. The deer head on the wall looks down at you, and in Clem's voice it says, "Beware the men of blue and their watery attack. They may seek to destroy evidence and set you back. Diminish your rival, learn another's history. Confession shall hope to pierce the mystery. This job must by women be done. Don petticoats, if not one. On the tines of three you can dissect. Rebirth and power there can be checked. Allocate, assess, curtail. Shall cause the chanter to bewail. Little time do you have to finish the task, for you may not come back, but complete it in full, and treasure you will not lack."
So petticoats then, huh? I did not bring that.
I've copy pasted the riddle in the thing for your convenience.
Okay. No,
Yeah, I'm not completely without heart. Partially, sure. Also, you notice with the milk, the bottles or the substance within, you're not sure which is sparkly. There's also just a little bit of mist or steam or something that comes off them, just a little bit.
Lines of three can you dissect?
From
lines of times of three.
From here, there are three different exits. Everybody, there's a spiral staircase going up, which I will show you a picture of here. There's also isn't that a lovely staircase? For those who aren't able to see the staircase, you should play. So there's a spiral staircase up, there's an eastern gallery, a western gallery, and a cloakroom.
I'll look in the cloakroom.
There are three different cloaks hung within the cloakroom. because what else would one expect? One is black, one is white, one is gray.
I wonder if these could be construed as petticoats.
I live by a very strange definition of petticoat.
Yeah, kind of more of an over than under, really. But I don't know. I'm adventurous. I will try on a cloak.
What color?
I'll go with the gray.
Okay.
I shall grab the black one. That way, if I have to draw my swords and cut somebody, and my own blood won't stain it. Beside the white one, of course, I'll be bleeding all over it.
So in that case, I'll take the white.
You guys put on your cloaks. They fit like a glove. Or actually, they fit more like a cloak. It's not really glovish. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything in the cloakroom itself.
Yeah, okay. I'm doing that thing where you toss the part of the cloak over your shoulder to keep your weapon hand free.
Great. No problem.
I'm just tangled in my cloak.
Oh, yeah. Cloaks are a huge pain in the ass. I know Jeff can attest to this, especially if you're outdoors. They just suck a dick.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm
gonna
going
go
to pick
back.
up one of the bottles of milk.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to do the same.
You guys go check out the milk. The bottles feel cold to the touch, as though it's well chilled in a refrigerator. Not like, oh, I'm taking damage and getting frostbite. No, it's like well chilled in the refrigerator feeling.
Cold milk.
Nicely cold. And it's got the Moo Cow seal of approval on it. You're not sure if there's anything special about it or if the Moo Cow marketing department's really up their game.
Well, if it's chilled, I'm not going to let it go warm. I'm going to go ahead and drink mine just because I can.
You drink yours, you get that cool milk mustache from the Got Milk commercial, and you are fully healed.
Oh, good job. I'll take one of those.
Apparently, milk does a body good.
Apparently.
I will grab another one since there were 6 of them there.
There are.
And take that with me just in case.
Yeah, 2 each. So,
Yep. Everybody give me
those-
what?
I suppose there are pockets on the inside of the cloak you put the milk into.
No, but you've got convenient pockets in your clothes. It shows him finding 2 very suspiciously milk bottle-sized pockets on his clothes, and he's like, everybody give me a listen roll, if you please. Lower is better.
Listen. Yeah. Well, compared to those 2, I did brilliantly.
You thought you heard water splashing upstairs.
I'll look upwards. Just general principles. I'll look upwards.
All right, you see a single drop of water fall.
Well, since he's looking up, I'm looking up too.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. No problem. You guys all look up for a while. Maybe he's just playing, you don't know.
I was waiting for the luck roll to avoid getting him in the eye.
You're not right under the stairs. The stairs are like over and up, so if you want to wander over there and get under the stairs and try that, that's fine.
What about the other foyer? I'll take a look in the other foyer. Or the other...
There's 2 others.
There's a western gallery and an eastern gallery, and both of them are similar in that they're either really wide hallways or long, narrow rooms. Both of them have curtains on one side, and on the other side, like the one on the west looks like pictures, like photographs, and the one on the east has stuffed animals. The one on the west has a weird symbol, which I will find for you. There it is. That looks like this. And the one on the east You haven't got a good look at the pictures. You'd actually have to go in there, but the one on the east has some sort of. Oh, I see what my problem is. There's your problem, Logan. Sorry, the pictures there are lots. Ah, there it is. The one on the eastern gallery has those creatures stuffed. Can anybody tell me what kind of creature that is?
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. Rip has been count. Was it?
They look like bobcats.
Yes, take a
That's a
card,
bobcat.
Marcus.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a bobcat.
Yep.
We actually had one. They actually had one here.
You shouldn't keep a bobcat in your apartment with you. It's not housebroken.
No, no. They found one dead on the road, not too far from where I live. So.
You shouldn't leave your dead animals on the road. It's not right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's at a glance what's in the east or west. In the east, in the west seems to be some sort of science fiction pictures that looks like a really cheesy science fiction show called Handy. And it seems to deal with like a robot whose limbs sometimes fall off. It looks like an R2D2 knockoff with extra limbs and shit.
Okay.
And it looks like after both of the galleries is additional shit. It doesn't just end there. It keeps going. But that's what you see without leaving the safety, relative safety of the foyer of milk giving. Everybody give me a nerd listen roll.
The Deerhead talked to us. Want to go see if the Lynx talked to us?
I did not understand anything you just said.
The Deerhead was talking to us. Want to see if the Lynx also talked?
Jameis, you continue hearing, it sounds like some stuff getting knocked over and all that from upstairs, and it sounds like short burst water cannons going off.
We seem to have an enemy of water, possibly that water mage, and there seems to be some watery stuff happening upstairs. We should probably might be an idea to at least check that out before we get too much else happening.
Okay. Well, you said upstairs, so let's go.
You guys stomp on up the stairs? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay.
Going up the stairs, weapon
Okay.
in hand.
What in hand?
Weapon in hand.
Okay, got it. And no problem. You guys head up the stairs and you see these guys, who I'll be making a notice you roll for in a second here. See if they've actually noticed you guys heading up these stairs. They seem to be blasting books and such with looks like some sort of water spells, and they look like they're just trashing the shit out of the books. Let's see if they notice you guys here. No, they are intent on their work. It looks like they're just going for wholesale destruction of the large library-looking thing that you're in. The library itself is in a dome that looks like that, and here's a picture of books in case you've never gotten to see any, because we're in the age of computers now.
Where's
It's
John?
strong evidence.
Yep.
They haven't noticed you yet. You're pretty sure that it's only a matter of time before they do. They're also not speaking to each other at all. They're just going, they're doing this with their hands, and water goes.
Are they grouped together, or are they separate places? Or
They're pretty close together. I mean, one grenade would definitely take them all out. Maybe damage you as
wait,
well.
I don't have my grenade in my pocket.
I think we should probably try to leave at least one alive, but
As
What
he
do you guys
says
think?
that, I make their notice shit roll again. No, they're fucking incompetent. He's like, I think we should leave one alive. And they're like,
Go up, chokehold them. Come on.
everybody
Sneak,
give me a
sneak.
stealth roll if you want to sneak up to them to get them in a chokehold. If one person blows it, then you're going to just enter standard combat as they all look alarmed.
Yep, I'm good.
Ninja, and Marcus.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Rumpelstiltskin, come on. Crash bang wallop.
Cool. You guys all sneak up and will be getting a sneak attack, round 1 of standard combat. The heroes are first. Attack is approved. Well, that works. Everybody's at a plus 30% to hit with whatever you're doing. Is everybody going for the grapple?
I am. I don't know about these two.
If you've got a weapon in hand, do you want a free action drop it so you can really grapple them, or do you want to try the one-handed grapple at a negative?
I want to use it as a club.
Oh, that's different. Okay, give me a club roll, give me a grapple roll. What are you up to, Kung Fu Master?
Well, I don't want to strike a man down from behind, so I will grapple as well.
I think from behind is definitely the way that I was taught to attack. I was told if you have to ever attack somebody and use all this martial arts training, hit him with a rock. Sneak up on him and hit him with a rock.
That's why I'm going to grapple. Yep.
All right. Let's see. I see him.
Oh, plus
I
30
see
on my
miss,
head.
miss, and how's Kung Fu Master doing with his grapple?
Oh, grapple.
Okay, you are the only one who manages to grab a very surprised guy. Everybody else,
Plus 30.
Oh, sorry, plus 30. Oh, they did manage to somehow pull it off. Yes, due to the element of surprise. So don't forget you have 2 bumps of damage. Please roll your damage, Marcus.
This is a D6 club.
Yeah, assuming you're using one of those old-fashioned pistols from the cowboy lands.
Yeah.
And you don't have a strength bonus as far as I know, so that's D6, D8, D10. Roll a D10, try to get high. Good luck.
I am trying to get high.
Right, you lightly tap him on the shoulder in order to announce your intention to go into mortal combat with him. He whirls around. And we now go to next round where they also get to act.
Oh, we all get a card too because of
Yes, everybody gets a card because, crying or weeping is approved. Heroes are first and have a small chance of getting knocked down if they take any damage. We're going to start with Kung Fu Master. Are you just choking him out or?
Yes, I'm just going to choke him out.
Okay. He will, on his turn, he'll try to make an endurance roll. Jameis, what are you doing with your guy? Choke out or?
Choke him out.
Okay,
Choke out, yep.
he will try an endurance roll. Marcus, your guy is whirled around and prepares to do mortal combat with you. What do you do?
I beat him in the forehead.
Excellent. Give me a clubbing roll. You're no longer doing any bonuses.
Yeah, I got a plus 10 bonus though because I played a card.
Roll.
Yeah. Might want to take us back to the card thing so we can.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll another D6, Marcus.
I can do martial arts with that, right?
You have martial arts club?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, roll your D6. All right, do another 3. Keep track of your total. He looks pretty banged up. Right, bad guys go. First one attempts to break free of evil Jeff, and so he can breathe again. Aha! What's your strength, Jeff? He's got 50.
Mine is 70. Nope, 62. I haven't got that.
Okay, so you're up by 10. He manages to break free of you and takes a big breath. Jameis, he rides around in a seductive way. He seems to be fighting off unconsciousness, which is coming quickly. And meanwhile, Marcus, yours moves away from you, simple actions away, and then tries to blast you with his water and misses. Right, next round. Heroes are first. Spells cost no magic points to cast this round. Villains are second. Flirting with the bad guys is approved. Jeff, yours is broken free. You prepare to engage in mortal combat. What do?
Fast draw sword and cut him in half.
Okay, now that he's facing you, killing him with a sword is okay. Go ahead and roll all that. Roll fast draw. Jameis, what are you up to?
So kiss on the forehead.
Take a card as you're continuing to hold him and you kiss him on the forehead. And over. Marcus, what do?
I'm gonna drill my guy with my pistol.
Shooting him?
Indeed.
Right. A huge explosion goes off as the pistol makes a big loud noise, alerting everybody in the house that stuff is going on. And he misses. Meanwhile, Mr. Wallace tries for his sword martial arts, I'm guessing.
Yep, martial arts part is next.
Oh.
Okay.
Your guy tried to dodge. It didn't work out. Go ahead and roll your damage. He goes,
Now, you said that is damage upped?
No. Spells cost no MP this round. Damage was only upped on your surprise round.
Oh, gotcha.
So
okay.
that's why if you walk up to him and stab him through the back with his sword and stuff, it's not honorable, but by God, it gets their attention.
Wow. 4 points of damage.
Cool. Yeah. All right. He looks wounded. And let's see. The bad guys go. Jameis is, first off, tries to stay awake. It appears that he is staying awake. He tries to break free of Jameis. Oh, and yeah, he manages to get free of you. Apparently, the kiss has really sent him over the edge. And let's see. Marcus's guy tries to run down the stairs. He gets over to the stairs and begins kind of clunkily going down them, but he's not going as fast as he wants by a long shot. Let's see. And did I do Jeff's guy already? Oh, he tried to dodge. He tried to dodge. Never mind. He failed in his dodge. He must die for his sins. Nothing is approved. Heroes have an excellent chance of getting knocked down if they take damage, and they're first. Jeff, your guy is looking wobbly. What do?
Finish him off.
Roll. Jameis, what do you do?
Can I re-grapple him?
You can try. It'll be a front grapple, so he may get the wrong idea. Belly to belly grappling.
Yeah, it's the wrong idea.
Okay. No, Brahmi dances away nimbly because he is scared of what's coming. The kiss is apparently really throwing him off. You notice none of them are saying anything to each other. Mr. Wallace, roll sword damage. You don't need to stop afterward. You can just tell me what the damage is, and I'm okay with that. Okay. Right, you like decapitate 14. Him. His head pops off of the rest of his body, and blood fountains out. The corpse staggers around for a bit before collapsing to the ground. Meanwhile, Marcus, your guy's very slowly getting away. Marcus shoots him again. Roll damage.
Is this a D6 or a D8 weapon?
This is a D10 weapon, cowboy pistol.
Boom.
Right. He clutches his chest and without saying a word, then dramatically falls backward, breaking through the banister, just like the cowboys always do. His body eventually hits the ground below with a wet thunk.
Raining death count 1.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, Jameis, your guy attempts to flee. He is now in front of the broken railing, waiting to get shot, possibly by Marcus, who seems intent on killing as many people as possible. Heroes are first. Taking a round out to roleplay your insanity is approved. Since you've got the gun, we'll start with you, Marcus. What do? You got a new target has entered your thing. You go, he leaves, new guy comes in. It's like those ducks that are going by.
Okay. Yep.
Running out of guys. Can I tackle him? If I drop my gun?
You drop your gun and rush him. He's standing on the stairs. This is going to go badly, you have the feeling. Go ahead and give me a grapple roll.
Excellent.
As Logan calls up his. All right, it becomes one of those good news, bad news moments for you as you guys are both plummeting through the air. You've definitely got his ass, and you're both currently falling toward the ground as he is pitched backward out through the lack of railing area. Cool. Roll a d10 on yourself, and then roll a d10 on the bad guy.
Can I jump and try and catch his ankles as he goes over?
Give me a grapple at a quarter. This is really, really hard.
So maybe not, but I'll give it a shot.
Fumble. He jumps after them. It shows you like hitting the ground. You see him like above you going, yeah!
Do you want to join us, Wallace?
I'll take the stairs, thank you.
All right, so Marcus takes 2 points. Marcus, roll d10 on the guy that you're on top of. Excellent. Now, Jameis, roll a d10 on your self, but you're going to share the damage with, since Marcus took less damage. Okay, Marcus, take 2 more points. Reb, take 3 points. All the damage is half and half. So,
I took damage twice there.
yes, you got literally sandwiched between the now unconscious guy, and then you, and then Reb. You are now the middle of a sandwich. You're the middle of a man sandwich. This is a position you never want to get in, and you know that soon. You know how sandwiches always have like the olive with the toothpick. You know there's a guy with a fucking sword, and you're waiting for him to go, yeah, and do like some sort of weird fucking Japanese thing. Moving over to a weird Japanese thing, what are you going to do?
Wait, I need to know what type of damage.
Half and half.
Okay.
Jeff, what do you do?
As I start walking towards the stairs, I take my sword and I do a fast strike with it and stop very quickly.
Some of the blood comes off.
Yep.
Some of it does, but you're thinking that unlike all the books where they're just constantly shaking off their weapon, a rag would really do well. Because you don't want to sheath a bloody sword unless you like getting a new sheath, and it's just these people. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you shake some of the blood off your sword, but you're thinking a nice rag would be good. Possibly a little bit of oil on it, polishing it.
Yep.
Oh. Hey, did my armor stop any of that?
No, sadly, no. You're pretty much laying in a man sandwich right now. Reb's on top of you. He's helping. You're not sure if the bottom guy is conscious or not, but either way, he can't move.
Well, he's alive.
Yeah, I'll roll off one way. Hopefully he'll roll off the other.
No, he might just stay on there and start thrusting. You don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see what we can get him to confess to.
Okay. He's super unconscious right now.
Yeah, we'll have to wait a little bit, I think.
We should restrain him.
I think that's a good idea.
You notice that the fucking samurai dude's slowly walking down the stairs and stuff, and taking his time, and he doesn't want to jump off of a nearly 2.5 story thing in order to prove a point. He's just walking down the stairs. The milk's still cold, by the way.
Yeah, two out of 3 of them are dead, so I figured we better grab onto the last guy and not let him get away.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Do we have anything to wrap him up with?
Huh?
Do we have anything to bind him up with?
Oh, I think I have twine in my pocket. I've had twine in my pocket ever since I got loads of twine.
He displays his twine collection with pride. Give me a knot tying roll to effectively use it as opposed to artfully draping on him in a seductive way, or possibly trying some of that Japanese weird bondage sexual stuff, which is also a really creepy way to tie up people. I guarantee if somebody tied me up like that with hentai or whatever, yeah, he's trying to do some weird, creepy sexual stuff with it. It's not able to restrain him.
You want some help with that?
Yeah, sure.
Of course, the samurai knows how to do the weird, creepy sexual bondage thing, you think. Too many geishas.
Nope. I'm not very good at it either.
Jameis, it all comes down to you or just letting this guy go.
I'm pretty sure I don't have anything for knot tying.
I've noticed that all the other players pick this skill up really quick.
Yeah, for reasons that no one knows.
You know, I would just buy a bunch of zip ties because they're cheap, they're easy. Hey, you picked up a new skill, Jameis. Take a check and learn, as well as knot tying. Yeah, okay. Jameis ties them up. Now, you could either take standard knot tying or the hentai or whatever it's called, the weird sexual
I'll go
fetish.
standard for now and see what develops.
Okay. You can never tell. It's very important to not click on the wrong porn. It will fucking scar you. Anyway, so moving on. He's still super unconscious, and you guys are hanging out, wondering if he's going to become conscious, whether he's died and not told anybody. He's still got his head, unlike the one. Plus, of course, there's all the books up there. Good news, they've stopped destroying whatever books were up there.
All right, you want to drag him upstairs so that he's in. We can keep an eye on him and examine some of those books.
Yeah.
Who is going to drag him up the stairs? He's kind of an awkward bundle.
First aid, I want to make sure he's still alive.
Sure, give me a first aid roll. You check his pulse. It's odd. His neck seems to not be severed. This is kind of fucking creeping you out a little bit. Usually they don't come with a head. Yes, he's alive. Not quite human, though, you notice.
Mm-hmm.
Was the blood red?
Bluish red.
Mm-hmm.
Not purple, blue and red.
Mm-hmm. Well, since I'm down here touching him with first aid, I will take my sword and wipe it on his shirt.
All right. Who wants to carry the now befouled individual up?
I go up.
All right. So not him.
I'll do it. Criminy.
All right. Go ahead.
Pick him up.
Give me a strength roll, and please fail it because you will drop him through the gap in the fucking railing and shit, and that'll be awesome.
Wait a minute. Before that, how about if two people try and carry him up? Is that possible?
Not really, because the stair is that narrow-ass wrapping stair, the circular thing, and it's really tiny, so it'd be like you're going to be fighting each other the entire way. With
You could wrap a rope around his neck and then pull him up that way when you get on the top.
Totally. Yeah, actually, Jameis, take a card. That is the preferred way to get him up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm sure the Mr. Wallace will have
do it
no
the
problem.
old-fashioned way. I throw him up over my shoulder and start heading up the stairs.
Yes, I just want to see you dump him off the top. Do you want to wait at the bottom, Marcus, in case he dumps him off the top? So you can pick. Yeah. Okay, cool. Give me a catch roll if you want to try to catch the guy. It will cause you some damage trying to catch a full body from 2 stories. If you try it and succeed, you will take damage. If you try it and fail, you may also take damage. If you try it and fumble, you would definitely take damage. If you just want to roll a dodge, you will take absolutely no damage.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm under him again. Right. Marcus, take 2 real, 2 stun. You're laying underneath this guy who you're not sure if he's dead yet or not, but you're thinking one more of these, he should be dead, if not already. And he goes,
All right, maybe just not take him up the stairs then.
okay. You eventually crawl out from under this guy. You're not sure. He's not moving at all. Super still.
Sorry.
Is he still alive?
Give me a first aid roll to diagnose his condition. He's not super obviously dead, like his head's not at a, you know, different place than the rest of his body, like some people. Oh yeah, he's definitely dead.
All right, no confessing.
So these books, I'm not going to give a super detailed look at every single one. I'm just going to get an idea of what the type of the books that they're here and stuff.
No problem. I will give you the super good idea of what kind of books are here. By the way, if anybody has to discard any cards because of the number of pictures and you're not on the whiteboard thing, please discard them over pictures that have already been revealed. So here are the kind of books that are still available for you. The entire library is full of these kind of books. These are some of the best ones.
I'm not sure why we bother taking them.
Does anybody have a favorite book? This one's my favorite here.
Oh, of course, your first cavity search one reminds me of what you did in Nero many, 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 many years ago.
I think I psychologically scarred some people.
Yeah, you did. I mean, if I remember it 20 years later, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll check out the cat in the chat.
Okay, no problem. Inside of the book is exactly what you'd expect from the cover. So, yeah, in other words, they don't appear. By the way, I'm not doing a D&D thing. If there's a secret door, I'm just going to have you roll spot hiddens. I'm not going to have you fucking search every 10-foot segment because that just irritates me. So, there's nothing, I'm not asking for any rolls. There's nothing else of interest or value in this room. Other than Mr. T's "Did You Touch My Shit" book, as he talks to children.
Well, I will take a look at Pinocchio the Lying Cunt.
Mm-hmm. It does end up having a happy ending with some lady sitting on his face and screaming, "Lie, you bastard, lie."
Well, another quick story. I actually have a frame of the Pinocchio from the actual movie.
Is it an arm?
It's a celluloid painting with Pinocchio bending over to pet the cat Figaro. From early in the movie.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Collector's item.
Mm-hmm.
For old people.
Yep.
Who remember Pinocchio. Okay, so that's it for this room. There are no additional rooms connecting off this room. Pretty much it's a dead end.
Right. Oh, that was well worth it.
Yeah.
Peruse, you only need one.
Mm-hmm. As I said before, there's nothing else to be discovered here.
Oh, okay. It's a little hard for me to. Yeah, I don't hear it.
You got to improve your shit, sir. Between this game and next, fix your shit.
So go back downstairs. Ini or money? Ini or mini?
Yep. Or Miney or Mo. Doesn't matter to me.
Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats. You guys go into Eastern Gallery, and from the Eastern Gallery, it's as described. It's got a nice wood thing like you can see in one of the pictures there. You have a choice of either going into a living room or down a different long, narrow corridor, which T intersections with this one.
Check out the living room.
No problem. You guys wander into the living room. The living room, there it is, has stuff in it. Tink, tunk. More description here. The living room's got a navy blue carpet, statue with it looks like some sort of sea god with trident. There's couches and things like that. From here, it looks as though it goes into either the billiard room, bedrooms, or a study.
Well, we're here to take a quick search.
Nothing. Nothing
Okay.
other than what's been described. There's nothing else of interest or value in this room.
It's just a picture of Poseidon / Neptune. It's not an actual.
No, it's a statue. Statue.
Right.
It's a
I
bit
tried
bigger.
to pick up the trident.
The trident seems to be part of the statue. The statue itself seems to be a bit bigger than life size, or the guy was a bit taller than normal. It's fairly well carved. It's not like creepily well carved, like he's actually alive and covered in fucking white paint or something. Not that good, but yeah, kind of. You can see a picture of what he looks like there.
Yep. Poseidon, larger than life. Yep.
It looks like a really heavy statue. Also, you're thinking it's one of those things you'd want like some sort of heavy machinery to get it in here type deal.
Just a quick check to see if anything moves or anything like that.
Now,
No,
like I said, I'm giving spot hidden rolls
Yeah.
anything suspicious.
Yeah. All right. So was it
Study,
Wanna check out
bedrooms,
the rest of
billiard
the-
room.
rest of this Cluedo place?
Pardon?
Check out the rest of this Cluedo place. I asked the others.
Yep. Shall I go to the study next?
You guys
Go
head
somewhere.
into the study, and hold on a second. Study. There it is. There's a bunch of shit in the study. Within the study itself, everybody give me a spot hidden roll. It looks like there's a desk, some weird metallic thing, a red swing line stapler, a bust is with two different faces. Both of them are female, is on the desk. Did everybody fail their spot hidden roll? Oh my god. You guys suck at this. Okay, and yeah.
Are you talking like a female Janus?
Yes, take a card.
Hmm.
Yeah. Now, since everybody failed the easy spot hidden, if you're wanting to do anything additional, feel free. Also, the continents on the globe don't look quite right.
I'm going to drop a medicine plus 20,
Mhm.
so I can then play an insight.
All right, one of your spell trees gets better. Congratulations. There's no exit out of this room other than when you came in.
Oh,
No,
I'll
what's-
say it later.
I'm gonna look for the stash of alcohol. Is there any alcohol in here?
Give me a new spot hidden roll as you begin going around looking for alcohol. Checking out different things. No, but you do find a secret drawer in the desk while you're rummaging for alcohol.
No. Well,
Seems-
let's take a look in the secret drawer in the desk.
Inside, you discover the book, which I've already unveiled the picture of because I'm wildly incompetent. And here is a copy paste of the book, which I would like Jeff to read in his best reading voice. I'll give him a card because it's long. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. A summation of a of a dairy by supposedly written by Janice.
Did I misspell diary?
Yep,
I suck.
you spelled it dairy.
Moo cow.
Yep. Reading this shows that she is a very private person who may not be telling everything or is unwilling to admit certain things even to herself. After Janice was abandoned by her mother Mildred and by Mildred's friends in Amber, she was looked after for a short time by Mel. Mel appeared from Amber. Whether off on her own errands or by foul play is unknown. Janice suspects that several of the Amberites, who she thinks are shitty people at the best of times, had Mel killed, but she doesn't know why. Janice became pregnant in Amber, whether through abuse, quote, rape, or love is not, or it is not hinted. Man, I'm having trouble seeing with this thing. The father did not know she was pregnant when she left, but she was very young. It is hinted that the father is a Lord of Amber. It seems that she may have been either seduced in a moment of weakness or even had some sort of mind influencing magic used upon her. It's not clear from the text. What she makes very clear is that a one night stand, she was dumped and not even acknowledged. Feeling very angry, she went to a place called Skegland. This place has repulsory walks and other sciency stuff. The time within this shadow seems to also move freakishly fast compared to time in Amber. Yeah, all right. Next, she had a child which she named Jator and raised him in Skegland. He grew up always knowing he was of Amber, but not knowing who his father was. In the tradition of her mother's, Janice did not speak much to his father, to Jator. Well, this is long. Jator joined the military despite Janice's wishes. This again led her into a cycle of depression as she felt that he too abandoned her. Janice's one consolation is that the military might make Jator strong enough to deal with those in Amber. Whether she meant stand up or to slaughter isn't apparent, and from her tone, she seemed to facilitate between missing her unnamed brief lover and wanting to kill him and all his relatives. Skegland went to war with Barbabard. Jator was sent off with his unit and went through many military campaigns. He rose through the ranks and got jobs and citations, many of which he was not allowed to speak of. Janice knew only that he was in some sort of elite unit. Eventually, his unit found themselves in a brutal fight, and Jator became the unit's sole survivor. I think that's supposed to be sole. There was a dark cloud over his discharge, as the military did not know whether this person was a heroic survivor, someone who had betrayed the entire unit, coward, or lucky. The war and slaughtered caused something to snap inside him and changed him for the worse. He returned home for a brief time in which Janice alternatively ignored, berated, and mercilessly mothered him. He left again, casting her into a dark depression. As a civilian, Jator met someone who was in Skagland, who in turn introduced him to a man named Trevor. Trevor ended up giving Jator some sort of job. The last time she saw Jator, he seemed to have adopted the colors of purple, green, and white. Since anyone seems to have left her, since everyone seems to have left her, Janice formulated a plan to work on keeping her parents, who she seems to both love and hate, safe, though she fails to elaborate on the pain. Whew.
Take a card,
Man,
Jeff.
I'll take a card, and I will take that book as well. Make sure we keep that.
The other stuff that's on the desk, you've got pictures of.
I was going to have a look on the globe and see if there's a place called Skigland.
Now, it looks like it's kind of Earth-ish, but it's missing Australia, and you notice New Zealand, although the second one, to be fair, not that uncommon.